How's everybody doing? This is a Saturday special for the Super Bowl and the UFC picks, UFC Fight Night, UFC 271. Adesanya versus Whitaker. So kind of anxious to talk about that. I'm going to have my daughter on the show for a little bit here in a minute. And we're also just doing the top headlines right now. So we got Super Bowl 56, UFC Pick'em show. We're going to do the awards. There was an NFL awards the other day. Get into that. And then we got our Fun Fact Friday for you, which are going to be on our Saturday special. Yesterday was my birthday, so I took the day off for the podcast. And we're coming right back at you right now. Top headlines coming out of LA. Here's the Super Bowl. Los Angeles Rams coach says he's not going to probably coach all the way till he's 60. He's only 36 years old. He said he's going to retire early, it says. I love this so much that it's such a passion, but I also know that what I've seen from some of my closest friends, whether it's coaches or even some of my players, I'm going to be married this summer. I want to have a family, and I think being able to find that balance, but also be able to give the time necessary back. So that's a quote there from Sean McVay. Not going to coach until he's 60, but we'll see what happens on that one. Brooklyn Nets Kevin Durant doing on-court work, getting closer to return. So this is coming out of Miami. Brooklyn Nets Kevin Durant has started doing more on-court work as he inches his way back from a sprained left MCL injury. So kind of see where he's going to be at here in the next couple days. He might be back. Major League Baseball offers changes to tax penalties, minimum salary structure, and latest proposal to locked-out players. Don't know a whole lot about what's going on, but sources said presented a 130-page proposal to the union. No, I did not read all of it, covering all aspects of the CBA, big and small. With spring training camps set to open in a matter of days, the league is hoping the proposal will jumpstart the negotiation. So, included in the CBT proposal is an offer to increase the first threshold. The league had proposed an increase of $220 million by 2026, but is bumping that up to $222 million. Whoa, watch it now. Threshold would still start at $214 million to 2022. So, baseball players and baseball players union want more money and more money on the revenue for sales for Major League Baseball. Commissioner and the owners are probably going to agree with this, and both sides are trying to negotiate some kind of a settlement agreement. So that's what we're doing. So minimum salary, pre-arbitration bonus pool, service time manipulation, roster continuality, pre-draft physical, draft and follow, all kinds of different things that's going on right now in the Major League Baseball, tweaks and taxes and all kinds of different things. Top headlines for your Saturday special show with KJ. AJ Let's Talk Sports Podcast, YouTube. What's going on? This is AJ and
KJ.
And we're live Saturday afternoon in Vandalia, Ohio. She's drinking, what is that thing? It's a apple juice to go. Got it at Shell. Let me see this. It is a Good to Grow. Why is it so warm? What'd you do? Heat it up?
Yeah.
100% juice, fruit juice, no sugar added. Oh, you put lemon water in it?
Yeah.
And you heated it up? Is it any good? Let me taste it. That's pretty good. Lemon water, heated up. Fun fact for you. I didn't know that it worked, but it's actually pretty good. You think it's pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, good. I think it's pretty good. Who is that on there anyways? What's her name?
Anna.
Anna from? Frozen. Okay.
And I got Chase from
Oh yeah, I did. I got you Chase from Paw Patrol. You don't watch that stuff anymore, though. It's like
I did.
Yeah, he used to, but that was back in the day. So here we go. We're going to talk about some 2022 NFL honors. Who won the biggest and all this stuff. We already know MVP Aaron Rodgers. What do you think? Aaron Rodgers won the MVP, most valuable player.
He's weird.
Yeah, he's weird. No, he's all right. 37 touchdown passes. Has the best TD interception ratio, 9.3 in the league. Offensive player of the year is Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp, he's a wide receiver for the Rams. Defensive player of the year, TJ Watt.
My friend's name is Cooper.
Nice. I thought that we were actually going to win with Murray. What's that dude's name? I can't even think of anybody's names. Micah Parsons. I thought Micah Parsons was going to get Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. But Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jamar Chase for the Cincinnati Bengals. You know who that is, right?
No.
Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver. He had 266 single game receiving yards in a single season. Oh, wait. He set Cincinnati's team record for most receiving yards in a single game, which 266, in a single season with 1,455, with 81 receptions and 18 yards per reception on average. So that's crazy. I bet you when he gets that big money from the Bengals here in the next year or two, he's not going to be making that many plays. They always do that. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons. I hope he doesn't do this. He's got 13 sacks. What is this? Parsons is the first Cowboy to win Defensive Rookie of the Year after a season that saw him set the team's rookie record with 13 sacks, which was the third most by a rookie since sacks became an official stat in 1982. Parsons, the Cowboys' first-round pick, was credited with 84 tackles, 64 solo, 3 forced fumbles, and 3 pass deflections. What do you think about that? That's Daddy's team.
Weird.
It used to be America's team.
Cowboys?
Yeah. Comeback Player of the Year is Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I know.
You're drinking from your sock.
Yeah, I know.
So for those that can't see, she has her drink stuck in her sock, and she's drinking it from her sock. Interesting. I wish I had a video of that. We'd probably get a lot of likes. Coach of the Year, Mike Vrabel, former Ohio State football player. Because I don't want to. And there we go. There's your NFL honors. Moving on. Super Bowl 22, Super Bowl 56. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You know who that is, right? The Rock. Don't spill that on the floor. Grandma's going to get mad. Dwayne Johnson set for a special pregame appearance on the field. So I guess he's going to be on the field somewhere in the pregame. Then they have a jam-packed halftime show. Who is all that? With Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and all those old school rappers. So there's something there. That's pretty cool. What do you think about that? You going to watch the halftime show, Super Bowl 56?
Snoop Dogg has a trailer.
I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, Joe Burrow versus Matthew Stafford. So I got a little bit of stats here for you. I know I'm fun with stats and facts on your Saturday special show because my birthday was yesterday and I didn't want to do a podcast on my birthday. You know what I mean? And I got 2 cakes to eat. I got chocolate on chocolate. 3 cakes to eat. I want to get chunky and fat here in the next couple of days.
I got him a football one. And it's chocolate on chocolate. And then the other one is hot fudge. I love it.
I like the hot fudge. Hot fudge, that's hot fudge.
You don't like mine?
I like all of it. I like every single one of them. And then you forgot the letter
Card.
to me. Yeah, you forgot the card they at your mom's.
Mom, if you're listening, don't cry.
She's probably not listening.
Yeah, I know.
No one listens to the show. Why? You do?
Yeah.
Cool. That's 1. Okay. Ground and pound for the rebound. So Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford, this is going to be season stats. You ready for the season stats? Out of only 2 seasons, 26 games, 12-13, 7,299 yards, 47 touchdowns, and 19 interceptions. That's for Joe Burrow. Matthew Stafford with 13 seasons, 182 games, 86-95-1, 49,995 yards passing, 323 touchdowns, and 161 in INTs. He's coming up on 50,000 passing yards. That's pretty good. Then we're going to go with playoff numbers. And Burrow's already better than Matthew Stafford on playoff numbers. Go ahead.
Just so you know, I'm going to make my dad famous, and if we get 10,000 likes, then we'll drop a video tomorrow.
I don't know if we're going to do that.
Tomorrow.
We're not going to be crazy. This ain't, we don't get a lot of views on this. All right, so Burrow is 3-0 in the playoffs so far, and that's just this year. 1 conference title, 842 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 INTs, and a 96.2 passer rating. Matthew Stafford, he's been in the league for how many years? Yeah, I know. He's been in 13 seasons. So 3-3, 1 conference title, 1,813 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 100.6 QBR. So the best season, that's this season, or last season, 2021 season. Joe Burrow, which is this season, 4,611 yards, 70.4 passing percentage, 34 touchdowns, 14 INTs, 8.9 yards per attempt, 108.3 rating, and 10-6 overall. Matthew Stafford, also his best ever was 2021 season, 4,886 yards, 67.2%, 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 8.1 yards per attempt, 102.9 QBR rating, and a 12-5 record. So they're pretty much evenly matched there. But Joe Burrow obviously is better than him with the completion percentage, the touchdowns, the less interceptions, better than yards per attempt, better than QBR, and a little bit less of his record, 10-6. But the other Matthew Stafford's 12-5. So what do you think? Who do you got winning this game?
Anna.
Who do you think is winning this game? Oh, Anna, that doesn't make sense. Let's see. Fun facts. Full names. Joseph Lee Burrow. John Matthew Stafford. Did you know that? Celebrity BFFs. Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is Burrow's BFF. And Clayton Kershaw is Matthew Stafford's BFF. Career earnings. $26.8 million Burrow's already made. $246.5 million Stafford's already made. Birthplaces: Ames, Iowa is Burrow. Tampa, Florida is Stafford. Will you stop doing that and act stupid? What are you doing?
Drinking from my sock.
Yeah, I can tell you're drinking from your sock. Do you want to go back in there? Are you bored now? You just want to go back and watch your TV? Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Have a good one.
Okay.
That is KJ. You can tell when she gets all bored. She starts doing all kinds of crazy things. Drinking from her sock. Example. Childhood homes. The Plains, Ohio is Joe Burrow. Dallas, Texas for Matthew Stafford. So there's little fun facts for you for Joe Burrow and Matthew Stafford. Sorry about KJ. She wanted to just be on the show, but she didn't want to go crazy and be on it for a long time. But here's some Rams and Bengals stat line here. The spread, LA is favored by 4. Over-under is 48.5. Rams versus Bengals money line, minus 195 for LA and plus 170 for Cincinnati. The Rams are 2-5 against the spread in the last 7 playoff games, so that's kind of bad. The Bengals have covered in 7 straight games, so that's pretty good. Why the Rams can cover? Quarterback Jared Goff has a handful of draft picks, including 2 first-rounders in order to acquire Matthew Stafford from Detroit. 33-year-old has delivered in his first season with the Rams, so he's doing really, really good. The best season that Matthew Stafford has ever had in his career is when he went out to L.A. So Aaron Donald registered 12.5 sacks this year, became just the 4th player to notch at least 8 in each of his first 8 NFL seasons. That goes back to 1982, like I said, when the sack stat first started. 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year, helped the Rams finish 3rd in the league, and sacks at 50, and 6th in the rushing defense, 103.2 yards during the regular season. So Von Miller, the Super Bowl 50 MVP, while at Denver, is the active career sacks leader with 115.5, and has recorded at least 1 in 6 of the last 7 games. So the LA Rams defense, with McVay at the helm, could be a problem for the offensive line for the Bengals and Joe Burrow. But why the Bengals can cover? The 2020 NFL draft pick of Joe Burrow has his rookie season cut short by a knee injury. And then the former Heisman Trophy winner exceeded expectations, throwing 4,611 yards, 34 touchdowns, while leading Cincinnati to a division title and a conference championship at only 25 years old. And he seems spectacular. NFL playoffs of 2022 overcome 9 sacks to help the Bengals defeat top-seeded Tennessee in the divisional round, 18-point deficit in overtime to beat Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Burrow's weapons include Jamar Chase, who is 4th in the league during the regular season of 1,455 receiving yards, 3rd with 13 touchdown catches before becoming the first rookie ever to multiple 100-yard performances in a postseason. He's only 21-year-old, set rookie postseason 279 receiving yards, 20 receptions in 3 contests, and is looking to break Terry Holt's rookie mark for receiving yards in a Super Bowl at 109 in Super Bowl 34. So, what are we going to talk about here? Who is going to win the game? I'm going to go ahead, let's see, and bring up some of these, not stats, but just look at the Super Bowl game. There's a lot to uncover here in the Super Bowl because I'm really excited to see this. It seems like the Cincinnati Bengals have fans all over, from California to Maine to Florida, all over all the extended area of the United States. So keep it clean, and the Lombardi Trophy could be yours. Stay clean, avoid the critical mistakes. But LA Rams at LA and SoFi Stadium, so it's kind of a home game for them. 66.3% winning probability for the Rams. 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Matthew Stafford. Joe Burrow, 34 and 14. TD interception ratios. Sony Michel, I had him in the beginning of the season. I dropped him. Now he's doing pretty well. 845 yards and 4 touchdowns. And let's see, Mixon with 1,205 yards and 13 touchdowns so far in the regular season at least. Receiving yards, Cup at 1,947 with 16 touchdowns. Chase 1,455 and 13 touchdowns. Tickets as low as $3,149 for your Super Bowl on Vivid Seats. Check it out on vividseats.com. SoFi Stadium, February 13th, tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Time. It's going to be on NBC. Bengals are at full strength. The only person that they're missing on their injured reserve list or questionable or hurt or whatever, CJ Uzama, the tight end, he's questionable. But other than that, the Bengals are at full strength. Woods, Higbee, Noteboom, and Rochelle are all in the IR for the Rams, and Anthony Hines III is out as a linebacker spot. Like I said, the Rams are favored by 4. Over-unders 48.5. Give me the Rams. It's nice 80 degrees there in Inglewood, California at Super Bowl. 71,500 capacity. Give me the Rams on this one. I'm going to go ahead and pick them. Tomorrow is the Super Bowl. It's going to be Super Bowl Sunday all day tomorrow. Ready to rock and roll there at SoFi Stadium. I heard that there were going to be a free tickets, free flights out from Cincinnati, the Nasty Natty, to LA, but I'm not sure if that's 100% true. Has not been confirmed as of yet. So let's go back to UFC 271. Now the Super Bowl is done. And I'm just going to do a little rundown real quick of who I think is going to win. So we have Bobby Green versus Narast Haqparast. So I'm going to go with Bobby Green. Aaron Hernandez, 13-4, and Moicano at 15-4-1. I'm going with Aaron Hernandez. I like him in the lightweight division. Here comes the middleweight. Jared Cannonier, I think that's his name. Derek Brunson. Now, fun fact with Derek Brunson, and the reason why I'm picking Derek Brunson, and he is going to be an underdog in this one. So, Derek Brunson, let me see the, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the number here. I'm trying to find it here. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I had a lot of things going on right now. So, we have Derek Brunson at a plus 145 and Jared's at minus 165. So, obviously, Jared's going to be the favorite. But I think the blonde Brunson is going to take this. And the reason why is because, dude, he's been following on Instagram. I don't know if he actually clicked on following me, but he actually said thanks or did something on my Instagram page. AJWH2308 is my Instagram. So I've been following him ever since. I never really knew about him. I knew he's in the middleweight division. I knew Derek Brunson was a fighter in UFC, but I never really followed him. So now I'm like, dude, I love this Derek Brunson guy. So I follow him on Instagram. I see everything about him. He works out all the time. I love the way he trains and all that stuff. He's a really cool dude. Seems like he's a down-to-earth guy, so I like him. Derek Lewis versus Tuavasa, the guy that drinks out of his shoe. Number 3 heavyweight versus the number 11 heavyweight. Derek Lewis is favored at minus 170, and Tuavasa is at plus 150. Give me Derek Lewis. And here we go. We're going to talk a little bit about Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. He seems like a freaking stud. He's 30. He's my age. There's another reason why I'm picking him. From New Orleans, Louisiana, February 7th, 1985. He just had a birthday and turned 37, so he's almost exactly a year younger than me. I just had my birthday yesterday, February 11th. He's 6'3", 265 pounds, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, nicknamed the Black Beast, 79-inch reach. He resides in Cypress, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Lewis, where he currently holds the record for most knockouts in the UFC. 6'3", like I said, heavyweight, 79-inch reach, Silverback Fight Club formerly, blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like I said, 2010s where he started, mixed martial arts record, 35 matches, 26-8 overall in mixed martial arts. He's 1 win and 1 knockout as an amateur. Check out his personal life. Lewis married his longtime girlfriend in Honolulu, Hawaii, June 17, 2017. They have 2 sons and 1 daughter. During the flooding caused by Hurricane Harvey in 2017, Lewis pulled an estimated 100 people from the floodwaters in Houston, Texas via his lifted truck. Isn't that awesome, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that awesome? Hurricane Harvey in Houston, Texas. He saved over estimated 100 people, folks. 100 people. You got to love Derek Lewis. On May 18th, 2021, just last year, Lewis was returning to his car after a workout when he discovered a man allegedly trying to open the door of his vehicle. Lewis reportedly struck the alleged thief and pinned him to the ground until the police arrived. A world-class hero, Derek Lewis. Married in Hawaii, has 3 kids, beautiful, lovely wife, back in 2017. Hurricane Harvey, Houston, Texas, saved 100 people. Someone tried to break into his car last year. He's pinned him down and held him till police came. I mean, what else can this man not do? So there's Derek Lewis, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you pick Derek Lewis. Guy's a freaking stud, and he's a gentleman. And Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker. The New Zealander, Robert Whittaker, or Adesanya. Whittaker is from New Zealand. Minus 280, the champ. Plus 225, Robert Whittaker. So I'm going to go with Israel Adesanya. He's a boxer out of Lagos, Nigeria. The last style bender, Auckland, New Zealand is where he resides. But he was born in Nigeria. 6'4", 185 pounds. Tall and real skinny. But he's really fast, and he won't really knock you out. He could knock you out, but he could pick you apart. Check out the kickboxing record. 80 total, 75-5 with 21 knockouts. 22 mixed martial art total fights, 21-1 in the mixed martial arts. And before taking up fighting, Adesanya regularly competed in dance competitions across New Zealand. He highlighted his passion for dance in a choreographed walkout in the UFC 243, if you guys remember that. Adesanya is a fan of anime and has stated he would like to start an anime production company here soon after retiring. His nickname, The Last Stylebender, is a reference to the Avatar, The Last Airbender, an anime-influenced cartoon series. So in September 2020, he became the first mixed martial arts athlete to sign a sponsorship deal with Puma. Adesanya was also signed as an ambassador for Stake.com in January 2021. So looking forward to UFC 271, and ladies and gentlemen, is going to be tonight. So looking forward to that. So there is your Super Bowl, your predictions, your odds, your stats and facts and lines and stat lines and UFC stats and facts lines. I didn't do like the top underdog pick here. I'm just going to do Derek Brunson as my top dog pick for UFC 271. So we have Green, he's a favored. Alexander Hernandez is actually a plus 140, so he's kind of an underdog as well. So I'm going back-to-back underdogs with Hernandez and Brunson. So hopefully they can step up their games at UFC 271 and get the dub for me. But as for Lewis and Adesanya, they're favored, and they should get the win. I would say Lewis should get the win pretty easily. I got him by knockout in the first. Adesanya might take about a couple rounds. I'll say about the third round, Adesanya will win. Wear Whittaker down a little bit and then take him with the cardio. And then they're at Toyota Center, Houston, Texas, the United States. Saturday, February 12th. The main card is at 10 p.m. Eastern time, so I'm not going to stay up for that one. But it should be on UFC 271 ESPN Plus pay-per-view, I believe. But it might be on, it looks like it's on ESPN Plus. I don't see it on the pay-per-view odds. But I'm really anxious to see this. This might actually be on regular ESPN Plus. This is going to be freaking exciting, boys. So, Fun Fact Friday. I missed the day, like I said. So, Fun Fact Friday, we're going to go ahead and do that. A microwaved baseball will fly further than a frozen one. Microwaved baseball flies farther than a frozen baseball. Who knew? There's your Fun Fact Friday. AJ, let's talk sports. Love you guys. God bless. And what do you want to do? Tip your waitress. You better.